Good morning, fellow YouTubers of the world, and welcome to another grand and glorious episode of Arizona Griper. Starring your beautiful host, Mr. Arizona. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's feeling well. And hopefully everybody is having a great day. Now, I'm going to actually tell you a little bit of a backstory how I picked up the name Arizona Griper. It's not Greeper, it's not Gripper, it's Griper. Griper, as in like bitch, piss, and moan and speak your opinion. Yeah, that type of person. That's the reason why I chose this name, Arizona Griper. Hey, babe, how you doing? Good to see you, honey. Hopefully you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well out there. Me, I'm doing all right. Like I said, my name is not Arizona Gripper. My name is not Arizona Greeper. My name is not Arizona, whatever you want to fucking call it. It is Griper. 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 And the reason why, and I'm going to tell you why. What's up, Diz? How you doing? Now, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to explain a little bit, okay? Even though I shouldn't have to explain one single fucking thing to anybody out there. I am who I am. I do what I do. And if you don't like it, then just don't watch. Simple as that. But I'm going to explain it anyway, because I'm not going to be an asshole. So, now, how I got the name Arizona Griper. Well, it all started in about 2015 when there was, and still is, a lot of stuff and a lot of garbage floating around, and I wanted to say what I thought about it. So I made up some videos just basically speaking my opinion, saying what I thought about a lot of different subjects and about a lot of different things that are going on. And yes, I didn't say it as nicely and as cleanly and as wrapped up in a little bow as people would like me to say. I basically, no matter what, if I have something to say, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about it. Okay, channel announcements. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new and join the Griper crew. You don't want to miss a good video where I, the Arizona Griper, at 1K subscribers, do the spicy gummy bear little nitro challenge. So, if you want to see the Arizona Griper get burned, turn in your subscriptions now. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, but anyway, as I was saying, I'm not called the Arizona Greeper. I'm not called the Arizona Graper. I'm not called the Arizona. You could pronounce my name 15 ways to Sunday. And it's still going to be Arizona Griper. Griper. And the reason why is because when I want to pitch a bitch, I fucking can. I am currently at 951 subscribers. Thank you very much. I don't see any reason why I should have to sugarcoat how I feel. I should not see any reason why I should stifle and change who the heck I am or what the heck I do. I am who I am. I do what I do. Like it or not, I'm going to tell you how I think. I'm going to tell you how I feel. And I'm not, what's up, man? And I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to freaking dim my light just because somebody else told me to. No. I am who I am. Whether I cuss or whether I don't cuss or whether I say the wrong things or the right things, it doesn't matter. As it says on this channel, I say how I feel and feel how I say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I don't hold anything back. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I never have, and I never will. Anyway, I'm going to make me some coffee this morning. So, now I'm getting some ingredients out, so. But I'm just sick and tired of fucking playing the fiddle, fucking sugarcoating, basically dimming my light for somebody else. You know, why should I care about public opinion? Why should I care about what the public feels and thinks about me? You know, see, someone that has got confidence in themselves, confidence in who they are as a person, as an individual. If you have confidence in yourself, if you are completely secure in who you are as an individual, then you know what? Nobody can hurt you. Nobody can touch you. Nobody can make fun of you. Nobody can penetrate that basically body armor that you put on yourself. Every single day you open up your eyes. Every single day you wake up in the morning. Every single day you step out that goddamn door of your house or anywhere else. It doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter what people feel. What matters mainly is how you as an individual feel about yourself and about who you are on the inside.
Hey, shut up.
Yes, exactly. You know, we've got a channel announcement. Channel announcements. Okay. Channel announcements. At 1K subscribers, I, the Arizona Griper, will be taking on the Little Nitro Spicy Gummy Bear Challenge. So, if you want to see the Arizona Griper get burnt, turn in your subscriptions now. Hit that subscribe button now. Thank you very much. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. And we are currently at 951 subscribers. But anyway, as I was saying, you know, this Benny, you are saying the truth. Bro, yes, more men need to hear this. Exactly. You see, why should you dim your light? Why should you change who you are as a person, who you are as an individual? Why should you change your perspective and how you feel about particular subjects or about particular things going on? Plus, Once you've subscribed, it must stay. Yes, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. But, nobody should be a fake bake around here. Nobody should basically tone themselves down or dim their light just to get a view, just to get some subs, and just to get attention. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit there and butcher who I am as a person. I'm not going to sit there and freaking change who the hell I am. Look at me. Look at me right now. I am who I am. And if I've got an opinion on something, or if I've got a feeling on something, I'm going to tell you how I thought, tell you what I feel, and I will not filter it. I will not sugarcoat it. I will just say it, blah. And that's it. No holes barred, no nothing. And I expect all of you to do the same exact thing as I'm doing, because I want to hear honest opinions. I want to hear honest thoughts and feelings on particular subjects. Honest, no trolling, no screwing around, no nothing. Yeah, exactly, Diz. Just speak how you feel, and if nobody likes it, then feel free to scroll on. Exactly. Exactly. But you see, it's not just about me. It's not just about my opinion. It's not just about what I think and what I feel and blah, 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 blah. No, it's about you guys too. I want to hear your honest opinion. I want to hear your honest input. I want to hear your honest, unfiltered, unadulterated, feelings on specific subjects.
Precious.
On specific subjects and specific things that I talk about on this platform. Because it can't just, one guy said, well, it's not all about you, and that's true. And that's true. It isn't all about me. It isn't. But at the same time, nobody's word or voice should be stifled from any platform. It's called freedom of speech. What you is all true. Yes, exactly.
Precious.
We should have the freedom to say however we feel about a specific subject. It's not making fun of anybody. It's not bashing anybody. It's not, cutting somebody down mercilessly. No, it isn't. It is merely speaking your opinion and expressing it. All right. Now, I'm going to be open about this comment that just came in. Okay, you're shorty. You're shorty calling for Big Bro. I'm not really calling for anybody. I mean, who am I calling? Who am I asking for help? Who am I begging for help? I'm not begging for anybody. Oh, I know. She didn't call me. She didn't say nothing. It's my dog that's doing it. What pressure? What do you want? Hold on, I gotta do something. There. No, I don't, but welcome to the channel. Again. If you've been in here before.
But I'm chopping up some ginger right now because I'm going to make some coffee with ginger and all kinds of other stuff in it. Right now, I'm just chopping up ginger. I got to chop it up really fine so that it'll stretch and last, you know? I'm weird about ginger. I don't peel it. I don't, filter it any kind. I just wash it a little, but that's it. I just finely chop it. And then after that, I put it in a container and then I use it a spoonful every single day. Well, not a spoonful, but a little bit every single day. So, but ginger root is very expensive where I'm at, so that's the reason why I chop it up finely to make it stretch. And it's hard to come by. I just foraged. Oh, you lucky. Yeah. Exactly. You can add ginger. You can add garlic, which is what I do. And I make kind of like a coffee infusion type thing. But yeah, I do the same thing. And I'm glad you picked up wild ginger. Wild ginger, that's a rare thing. But when you get it, you could make a lot of money in the store because it's rare. It is rare to find when you find it. I don't even know any place where they actually grow it, out in the wild. Very hard to find these days. But you see, look, I've got me all I do is add that there to that jar, and then I put the rest in here for later because I was running low on ginger, so I figured I'd cut it up. Now, usually what the wife does is that she'll chop this up into cubes. Oh, that's okay. She'll chop this up into cubes and then freeze it so that when I need it, I can just grab a chunk and then chop it up real fine, and then this is what you get out of it. It's really, really good. Really good. I highly recommend it. Because, can't go wrong with ginger root. Plus, it smells good. Pressure, what the hell's your problem? Well, oh, never mind. I know what it is. He wants his food down. That's what it is. Okay. I get it, Pressure. You're hungry. You want your breakfast. Here you go, pumpkin. There you go. I'll get you more food here in a minute. Yep. Pressure was telling me he was hungry. There you guys go. There they go. I fed the pup-ups. So, anyway, hold on, I got a bulb in my nose now. Over, Roy. But anyway, sorry about this morning's little spiel, but like I said, just some things got to me and some things really didn't piss me off, but I wanted to basically express how I thought about things, so. But anyway, I got ginger in here, Now I'm going to add 1 clove of garlic, which is about like that. I do save the peelings on the garlic, and I save it for a reason, because for some reason my wife likes to burn them and save the ash so that she could put it in her plants and stuff. So I understand that. But anyway, what I'm doing right now is very, very beneficial to your health, at least to me anyway. I mean, everybody's different. So you see, I've got garlic and ginger in here now. Now I'm going to add some coffee. Now, normally I would brew my own coffee. You know, I would have it already brewed. But, you know, I don't know the difference between instant coffee and freshly brewed. I think the freshly brewed is more expensive. So, therefore, we go with the cheap stuff. I mean, I don't know, but... Yeah, and I know how you guys feel about instant coffee. It sucks. I know it does. But, you know, it's... Then I got to do my fiber. I get 1 scoop every single morning with this. And the reason why is because my doctor told me that I needed to get more fiber in my diet. Because obviously I'm not getting enough. Because things are kind of backed up behind there. So it helps to keep things regular, you know. So, but anyway, I added that fiber to it, and I'm also going to add some cinnamon. Now, cinnamon does have a lot of medical benefits as well. Everything that I'm putting in here is beneficial to your health. All you have to do is do your research, look it up, and you can actually see for yourself. Now, I don't use turmeric that often, but I do add that in there on occasion. And the reason why is because sometimes my intestines bother me. So what it does, it's to me, it acts like a natural painkiller to, you know, when your internal stuff is bothering you a little bit, it kind of, should I say, chills it out a little bit. Once again, guys, I really advise you, do your research before you do this. Research. Look up exactly what items I'm putting in here. Research them and make sure that they're feasible to you. Because what's feasible to me is not always feasible to you. You know, because everybody's different in this world. Everybody is. And, you know, we all have different things. You know, different needs, different wants, and different ways of doing things. Because, you know, everybody's different. Everybody is different. The physiology of your body is different than mine. You know, even though that some of you, yes, are men, like me, and some of you are women, and some of you are probably in between. I mean, I don't know. Oh, okay, welcome back. But, you know, the point I'm trying to make, ladies and gentlemen, is that, you know, please,
Don't do everything exactly like I do. Don't do it. Do it, do whatever makes you feel comfortable personally. Do whatever you feel like you need to do. Don't just be copying off of me and doing shit because AZ did it, so I'm gonna do it. No, don't do that. Don't even do that. I'm not this big, public figure here. I'm just a simple YouTuber, just entertaining and trying to get along with everybody. That's all I'm doing. That's all I am doing. Trying to look for some yogurt here too. We had some a while back, but I don't know where it is. So I'm just kind of going through the containers to see if I can find it. I think I need to dump this pasta out because I don't... Yeah, I need to get rid of it. Oh, God. Ain't no telling how long that goddamn been there. So, yeah. Okay, I got leftover burgers from when I did burgers and hot dogs the other day. You know what? I might be eating these for breakfast this morning. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I made some kind of a smoothie with pineapples and milk in it. It's not much. It's just something simple. It's nothing really up. My infusion is ready to be put together. So all I have to do now is put the lid on it. And I tip it up from the bottom because you see all that stuff on the bottom of it. And I just mix it up. See? And there you go. Now you just let this thing sit for a little bit. And then, trust me, guys, the longer this sits, the better it tastes. Knock on glass, I'm telling you right now, this is true. And I highly recommend that if you guys want to drink like soda pop or anything like that, start drinking out of glass mason jars, because think about it. When plastic gets hot, what does it do? It releases toxins inside whatever liquid that you put in there. Now, with glass, when it gets hot, what does it do? Nothing. It stays pure, it stays clean, and it stays sealed. And there you go. I do have a previous infusion that I had made. As you can see, it is just green tea with lemon in it. I've had that sitting in here since yesterday. Looks good. I think it looks great. It's just green tea. That's all it is. But it's healthy for you. Once again, you got to do your research. Don't take everything that I say. Don't take my word for it here. Hey, what's up? Don't take my word for everything that I say here. Don't do it. You've got to... basically, anything you want to learn or want to understand, best thing to do is to do it yourself.
Figure it out on your own. You know, make your own path. Don't rely on me. Don't fucking put all your eggs in one basket on me. No, but you forge your own path. You do what you want in life. Okay. You know, you don't rely on me. Don't look up at me because I'm not a public figure. You know, I'm not a famous guy. I'm just a simple YouTuber that just wants to socialize and get along with people. That's all I do. You know, I don't want any claim to fame. I don't want any recognition. I just want to be me. And me is all I need to be. You know what I mean? So, you know, and that's all I want, you know. I don't ask for much. I just ask, you know, for people when they come in here, you know, be honest with me. Level with me. If you've got a problem with me, then by all means, come in here and tell me how you honestly feel. Come in here and tell me what you honestly think. No trolling, no rolling, no screwing around. I'm talking about honestly true opinions here. Mature adult opinions. You know, none of the kiddie bullshit, none of the, oh, you're gay. Oh, come on. Level with me. Why is it the reason why you dislike me? Why is it the real reason why you do not like me? Why is it the real reason why you have a problem with me, personally? You know, those are the type of opinions that I really want here. I want people that are real, that they don't filter shit, they don't leave anything out. They speak their honest and true opinion, and that's that. That's why I like that's why I like Diz when he's here. Because he don't care whether you like it or not. He'll tell you how he thinks. That's it. Same way with my daughter right there. She'll tell you how the cow ate the corn too, you know, and she won't hold back. And those are the type of people that I like to have in my chat. People that are real, people that are honest, people that are straightforward. Me, I'm so transparent that I'm surprised I'm not like a pane of fucking glass. You know, seriously. Because I've got nothing to hide. My whole entire life is right out there in the open. I mean, what have I not said? What have I not left out? Think about it. If you want to know, I'll tell you, yeah, I took a shit this morning, and guess what? My shit came out stringy and brown. I know you didn't want to hear that, but still. I'm just telling you. It's just an example that I have no shame in my game. I have none. None, zip, zero, null, in, void. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this thing on here. Life is just a bunch of
Watch that for a little while.
And that's that. Oh, thank you, Diz. I appreciate that. Hopefully, you guys can put that on, clip it and put it on repeat and kind of calm yourselves down. You know what I mean? In fact, I might decide to clip that. Let's see. There we go. I think I clipped it. I hope I did. But, there's this one elderly lady, right? She did a YouTube video. And she's 100. Okay. She's 103 years old. And you know what she does? She eats the same thing every single day. Regardless, the same damn stuff every single day. Like, for instance, in the morning, she'll eat 2 eggs, cooked in butter. Not that fake butter crap. I'm talking about real butter. And with the eggs, she cracks the whole entire egg. She doesn't take out the white. She doesn't do that. No. Hold on a minute. I made a smoothie, so I'll be right back. Here, Pippa. See what you think about this. Remember. Uh-huh. Yeah, but it's good, isn't it? It's got pineapple and it's got yogurt in it. Look, what do you think of Yolo? I bought a bag of pineapple and a bag of blueberries at the beginning of the month. And I ran out of blueberries because I didn't get a big enough bag, so I just used pineapple. Pretty good, huh? This is some good shit. Good shit. Oh my God, that's good. And it's just got pineapple and yogurt in it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. Cheers. Yep. But you know, I want to level with you guys here for a minute. You know how much garbage and how much bullshit is in one bowl of cereal? It's almost like basically eating your own shoelaces and then claiming that you had a nutritious meal. That's basically what it is. Yep. You know what the best way it is? One lady, she lived to be 100 and some years old and still going with her mind intact and everything. You know what she does? For one thing, she eats 2 eggs, 2 whole eggs, cooked in butter. That's her breakfast. And for dinner, she has 1 pound of beef, 1 pound of ground beef. And all she does was just add a little salt and pepper to it, and that's it. Because think about it. Hamburger comes from a cow, and cows eat a lot of nutrient-rich grass and plant materials. Well, by consuming raw meat, by consuming meat like that, by consuming hamburger, you are consuming everything that cow just ate. And all the nutrients and all the irons and all the fats and all that are going right into your body. And also, here's another thing. She eats 4 potatoes every single day. Very funny. She eats, and I've tried that. It doesn't taste good. But also, she eats 4 potatoes, washed with the skin on it, boiled. Simple. I wish I could share the video with you guys on it, but I don't want to get a copyright claim. But too many people on these crash diets, on these fad diets, saying that the world's too fat or the world's too skinny and they need to do this to bulk up, they need to do that. It's bullshit. It really is. It's all bullshit. Whatever happened to the simplistic way of living? Remember, I don't know if the younger generation remembers, but the older generation should remember. For instance, the way your grandmother was raised, the way your great-grandmother was raised, the way your mother was raised. A lot of us know that back in the heydays, we didn't have no fancy stuff. We didn't have these fucking crash diets or these fad diets or this bullshit that pharmaceutical companies and other people are trying to push off on us. Saying, oh, our health is failing, we need to do that. Or, oh, we're too fat, we need to do this. You know what I mean? What the worst thing the industry ever introduced, and everybody can agree with this: sugar. Sugar is the worst thing in the world that was ever introduced into the market. But guess why? You know the reason why it was introduced in the first place. Because sugar makes everything taste better. That's why. That's why they do it. Because sugar makes things taste better. And so therefore, that's why they keep adding it in. They put it in everything. They put it in from the vegetables that are preserved, everything, Exactly. You see? People that were around, but guess what? People that were around back in the day, back in the heydays, and I'm talking about the 50s, 60s, things like that, the simple times. People know that things were more natural than they are now. Everything is starting to get artificial now. And yes, filled with pesticides, herbicides, and all kinds of bullshit that we don't even need to have in our bodies. What's up, Legsy Bear? How you doing, sweetheart? Mwah, good morning. Like with Legsy, her family comes from, she comes from a family that's very traditional, very old school. So she knows exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to, things being natural instead of being artificial. Yep. Well, they weren't introduced by just Americans. People decided to do that because that was their way of controlling, basically, of preserving their crops. And that's good, but there's also Mother Nature always has a natural way of maintaining the balance. Mother Nature always has a natural way of maintaining things. It's just that people don't fully understand it. For instance, If you guys are having pest problems, oh, jeez. Well, corn's a kind of more of a, I should say, a warm weather type of vegetable. Not really sure. Don't quote me on it. But I'm thinking that's what it is. And so, therefore, corn can't actually grow everywhere. But in warmer climates and in warmer parts of the world, that could possibly happen. Yeah, but yeah, I understand. I understand perfectly about that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head out because I got a lot of shit to do. So you guys take care, much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And as usual, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye and have a great day. Oh, I love you too, Legsy Bear. All right, you guys take care. Bye.